So here we have a differential equation which is saying x squared times the derivative of something plus x times that function, believe it or not, will simplify and equal just 1. So if this was a full differential equations class, you would just be given this differential equation and then you would need to come up with the solution, which is this. But in here, I was nice enough to actually have the solution and then just see, is that the solution for this? So basically we have to say, well, all right, what does y equal? Well, that just equals the function. So y equals the natural log of x plus 1 divided by x. And that can't really be simplified, so we just leave it like that for now. Then we also need to know what y prime equals. So that means take the derivative using the good old quotient rule. So that means that the answer is going to be a fraction, and you start by taking the derivative on the top. And the derivative of the natural log function is 1 divided by the argument, or 1 divided by what's in the parentheses. And then you multiply that with the denominator. Next goes minus. Now leave the natural log function alone and take the derivative of the denominator, which is a 1. So multiply with a 1. The last part of the quotient rule says this is the denominator squared. So with this, I would usually say, you know what, you need to simplify this because it's a compound or a complex fraction. But I also see we're going to be multiplying the y prime times an x squared. And if we're multiplying with an x squared, it's actually going to cancel that. So this part of the question is actually going to simplify it for us. So now do this part. So there's x squared times the y prime. And then I'll just rewrite this one as x over x plus 1 and minus the natural log function. All right, that's this part. The next part is put x times the y. So just put the letter x times the function y, which is the natural log of x plus 1 divided by x. And then you don't put the equals 1 because once we simplify this, then we should get the answer that it equals. I'm going to try and predict the future. It equals 1. So let's see if it works. So for 1, this x squared will cancel this x squared. That's good news. Even gooder news, this x cancels this x. So all that's left is this x over x plus 1, and then minus the natural log of x plus 1, and then there's this plus the natural log of x plus 1. And then these cancel, and then what's left is x over x plus 1. And then that was supposed to equal 1, but it doesn't. So that means this is not a solution. So I guess maybe this should have said verify if this is a solution, because it seems that does not simplify to equal a 1.